Hey everybody, how's it going? So I wanted to do just kind of a quick vinyl finds video, if you will, although there's only really two albums that I found, went to the record store and actually picked up and purchased. The rest I got on Amazon, but I haven't been buying a whole lot of records. I can't remember the last time I bought a CD. I don't know why, but I'm just kind of getting like overstocked with CDs lately. So if I'm buying anything, usually I'm buying records. And even then, I'm not buying a whole lot of records lately for a couple of reasons. Number one, I just haven't really found a whole lot of time to go out and do crate digging at the local record stores in the area. And also, you know, with school, the schools, anybody of you who have kids, you know, the schools always have their hands out. You got to pay for their lunches, you got to pay for the PTA, you got to pay for sports, you got to pay for just a bunch of stuff around this time of year. And we're getting close to Christmas. It's my wife's birthday this month. So a lot of things. And plus, I just found out this past week now, I got to start saving money towards the Revolver Super Deluxe sets that are coming out. But I am getting that Pink Floyd Animals, which is coming this week, so I hope to do a review once that comes in the mail. But just going to show, and I know this is a very long-winded way of saying this is just going to be a video where I show some shit that I got recently, record-wise. So, found this when I did go to the record store this past week, and this is OMD. It looks like their first album, but interestingly, it is not. It's actually a compilation that was released in the 80s on the this label of all, which I was the Epic label, like this black disco-y looking Epic label, and I'm like, what the hell is this? Because this has songs from both of their first two albums, their self-titled album and the album Organization. And I'm like, what the hell is this? I've never seen this before. And to have it be on this Epic Records label just kind of blew my mind. Because every other album that I had by them was on A&M Records. So it just kind of threw me for a loop. But anyway, it's kind of cool. You got Enola Gay, Second Thought, which are off Organization. Then you got Bunker Soldiers, Almost, Electricity, which are off the first album. Then you have Statues, The Misunderstanding, which are both off of Organization. Then Julia's Song, which is off the first album. Then Motion and Heart and Stand Low, which were off Organization. And then you have Messages off the first album. So it's really weird because OMD, you know, it wasn't like they're not like Journey, or they're not like, you know, the Allman Brothers or somebody like that, like a really popular band where you could see, you know, a record label kind of putting out a cash cow compilation like this. But I don't know, maybe it's just because they're, you know, a UK band or something. I don't know. But any OMD fans out there, if you ever stumbled across this, you know, very interesting. And another thing is the person, when I bought this, whoever owned this record before, they took it was like a 3mm sleeve, and they taped it like where the record sleeve opens up. They taped it inside there. So you had, I took it off because the sleeve was all beat to hell. And I just like kind of cut it off, but I've never seen anybody do that before. Do you know anybody who does that, who actually tapes their outer sleeve to the record jacket? What the hell? Anyway, found this album, Don't Laugh, but Bryan Adams, Reckless. This is a great album. It really is. I got this on cassette for my birthday, whatever year it came out, so it's probably about 15. But it's got One Night Love Affair, Run to You is great on here. Heaven is a cool ballad. Somebody's a great rocker. Summer of '69 has been overplayed. That's kind of Bryan Adams' Stairway to Heaven. But that great Tina Turner duet on It's Only Love is great. This album kicks ass. I don't care if you're not a Bryan Adams fan and you're going to make fun of me, but this is a great album. I'm not really a fan of any other Bryan Adams album, strangely enough, besides this one, and maybe I just haven't heard enough of his stuff, but I've just kind of got this nostalgic wave that washed over me when I saw this record. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to pick it up. It was really kind of cheap. I think it was only, I don't know, like $5 or something like that. So I'm like, I will get it, even though I have it on cassette and CD. That's just how I am. So maybe I'll sell the CD or something. I don't know. All right, now on to my Amazon purchases over the last couple of weeks. I've been in a real Joy Division kind of a phase here, and this is Joy Division's last album before Ian Curtis committed suicide. One of the most depressing albums you will ever own if you happen to own it, but it is great nonetheless. You can hear how, even though this album was released in 1980, you can hear the influences on bands like, Echo and the Bunnymen and Sisters of Mercy and The Cure, just all over this album. It really was very innovative. And I know it says it sounds depressing. The songs aren't all dirge-like. I mean, there's actually some up-tempo songs on here that are great, but you've got Ian Curtis, who is pretty much, laying bare all of his demons. He was going through a divorce, and just really, the lyrics are like a big suicide note. I mean, I hate to say it, but fantastic album, though. Brilliant. I tend to like their first album a bit better, but this album is just as equal a masterpiece as that one. And then I picked up this one. This is a double album. It is Substance. Now, New Order put out an album called Substance in 1987. I'm not sure if they put this one out to coincide with that, but this is Joy Division's Substance. It's a double album, and this is a collection of all their singles from 1977 through 1980. So you've got stuff that aren't available on the two Joy Division studio albums proper. Stuff on here, like Warsaw, Incubation is on here. I think the song most people would recognize is Love Will Tear Us Apart. So yeah, this almost functions like a third Joy Division studio album, if you will, because most of the stuff on here is not on any other album proper. So very happy to pick that up. This is a Rhino reissue. So cool stuff there. And then I added to my Stooges collection, I got the album Funhouse. And I didn't realize this was a double album when I ordered it, but you've got the regular album, a studio album on here, and then you've got an album of outtakes, the songs that were on the original album, but just different takes. So it's sort of like a different version of the album, which is cool. I did not realize that. And I paid under $30 for it, so that was kind of a bonus. But you never know. This album, could very quickly go out of print again, so I wanted to snap it up before that happened. Now I just need to get raw power, and I'm all set on my Stooges catalog. So anyway, that's all I got. Don't do the thrift store thing. I'm lucky if I make it out much anymore to the record store, but you never know. My fortunes may change, and, it probably won't be anytime soon, but if I'm ever out there again, I'll do another vinyl finds video, but hope you're all doing well. Hope you're enjoying, is it fall yet? I don't think it's fall yet, but it feels like fall anyway. We're getting some cooler weather over this way. So hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all staying healthy, and take care.